The first ever European Union-Mongolia Business and Investment Forum was initiated and organized by the delegation of the European Union to Mongolia from October 15th to 16th, 2025. This high-profile event brought together over 700 participants, including Mongolian policymakers, private sector entrepreneurs, investors, and business leaders from the European Union. The forum aimed to foster strategic partnerships and cooperation across key sectors such as energy, agriculture, light industry, forestry, healthcare, consumer goods, infrastructure, and mining.
One of the main highlights I would also name the MOU signed between the European Investment Bank and Mongolian government on 1 billion euros, which will be meant, as people quite often ask me, to not only for the governmental agencies but also for private sector to implement different projects, especially in renewables, in transport sector, meaning in different connectivity sectors as well, because we want to assist the government in different priorities that Mongolian government has.
The forum presented a unique opportunity to embrace a foreign investment-friendly business environment, explore future partnerships, and strengthen strategic cooperation between Mongolia and the European Union.
The signature of the MOU was, of course, maybe one of the milestones of the forum, because we have created a framework within which we, together with the government of Mongolia, will be able to identify concrete transactions in the area of renewable energy, transport and connectivity. In fact, earlier this summer we already had a scoping mission, and during that mission, which was attended by EIB experts, we were able already to identify some potential projects for investments.
It's a great honor to be here at the very beginning of this transition, helping during the construction and installation phase of the newly planned and built wind turbines and wind farms.
The European Investment Bank's development arm, EIB Global, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of Mongolia that could unlock up to 1 billion euros in investment for renewable energy, modern power networks, sustainable transport, and other projects driving the country's green transition. The partnership, which has the full support of the European Commission, creates a pathway for significant new investment in clean, affordable, and secure energy for people and businesses. The forum's discussions focused on possibilities of fostering European standards and technologies in Mongolia. Necessary measures are being taken to create a favorable legal environment to advance cooperation with the European Union and other countries in the agricultural sector. Mongolia's recycling sector ranks 138th globally, compared to the People's Republic of China's ranking at 98th and the Russian Federation's ranking at 128th. As part of our efforts to advance this ranking, discussions on investment opportunities were held with German recycling companies. The agreement signed today at the first-ever Mongolia EU Business and Investment Forum in Ulaanbaatar sets the stage for closer cooperation between Mongolia and EIB Global under the EU Global Gateway Strategy and Mongolia's Vision 2050. It places a particular focus on diversifying Mongolia's energy mix and ensuring clean, affordable, and secure energy, while also creating opportunities for cooperation in other Global Gateway priority areas, including digital, transport, health, education, and research. Under the Memorandum of Understanding, EIB Global will work with Mongolian authorities and partners to identify and prepare eligible projects in priority areas, with a particular focus on clean energy and private sector development, while also supporting collaboration across other Global Gateway and Vision Mongolia 2025 sectors. Final investment volumes will depend on the pipeline of projects developed jointly with Mongolian stakeholders with support from the European Union. The reference to up to 1 billion euros in investment is indicative and does not constitute a binding financial commitment. The European Investment Bank is the long-term lending institution of the European Union, owned by its member states. It finances investments that contribute to EU policy objectives.